Hey all you beautiful, amazing, wonderful people, what's going on? I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to be starting my tomatoes and some peppers. I don't have all my pepper seeds yet. I still have my jalapenos on back order, but I guess I'll just start them whenever I get them. The major reason I'm going to go ahead and start these is that our weather has been unseasonably warm, to say the least. It's like 55 outside right now. It's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. I think there's some tornado talk going on. Hopefully it'll just storm, be no big deal. And then it's going to be down in the 20s, and then it's going to swing back up to the 60s. So I'm going to go ahead and start these peppers and tomatoes. I'm just going to pre-sprout these, and then I'll make another video showing you guys what I do as far as, putting them into winter sowing containers and putting them out in the yard even though it's still kind of cold. I'm here in zone 6, kind of 7, and it's still kind of early to be doing this, but I wanted to go ahead and get a jump start on it, so I figured let's go. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paper towel. I'm sure you've seen this before. I'm going to take some paper towel, fold it up, get it damp, spritz, 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 put it inside of my Ziploc baggie here, and then put it on my heat mat. It's not rocket science. It's actually pretty easy once you've done it a couple times and you know what you're doing. So I guess I'll do that. If by chance you are anything like me and you are never prepared in life and you don't have any paper towels, grab the last roll of tissue paper out of the bathroom and make sure you put it on your shopping list next time you go to the store. But yeah, I'm just gonna dump out my pepper seeds onto this. And there's a bunch of them on there, and after that, I'm just going to give them a good mist with water. And be careful not to blow these things across the table. This is my kitchen table, of course. All kinds of things be happening on my kitchen table. That really didn't sound the way I wanted it to, but whatever. Who cares? So I'm going to put some more on top here. Just going to cover it onto itself like so. Nice and wet and gross. And then just slap it in this bag. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to do the exact same thing with the rest of my baggies. I have this old heirloom tomato mix. These are all seeds that I've saved. They're different colors, like white tomatoes and yellow tomatoes and pink tomatoes and orange tomatoes, blah, blah, blah. And I have these free ones that I got. They are the, how do I say it, black vernissage. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. And I ordered this new heirloom tomato mix from Fedco. There's a lot of different varieties in there. With limited space, I like to order the mix packs because I get more choice with less plants, and I don't have to spend all the money to get individual packets of the seeds, which is nice. In case any of you guys follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I put out a post a little while ago about starting a podcast, and I'm happy to say that that podcast is now a thing. At least by the time this video gets uploaded, it will be on SoundCloud. So I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description to that podcast if you want to check it out. For now, it's just me. I need to buy a microphone, but I've been needing to buy a microphone. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Eventually, I think it could evolve into something really fun. I'd like to, have other people on it and whatnot, and not just me sitting there rambling and talking for 20 minutes. But if you're interested, this week we talked about, I say we, I talked about cottage gardens and kind of informal plantings and how to kind of just go about doing that with annuals. And in addition to that, I talked about some companion planting, like say if you are a vegetable gardener and you want to start putting some flowers into your vegetable garden, the best way to go about doing that if you don't have any experience with that. And kind of mentioned some good companion flowers to start off with. So if you're interested, the link is down in the description. And I'd love for y'all to follow along if you want to. That's just if you want to. No big deal if you don't. Okay, so last but certainly not least, I'm going to put all of my closed baggies onto my seed mat, heat tray, or whatever you want to call it. Heating mat, propagation mat. Make sure you read all the instructions and don't catch anything on fire because these things can overheat, etc., etc. Read your boxes. I just lay them on here. I do turn this off when I leave the house because if I'm not careful, it seems like this thing gets a little bit too hot. It is older. If you look online, most websites, when they're telling you how to grow tomatoes and peppers, they'll say, put the seeds somewhere warm, like on top of a refrigerator. Listen, I don't know what kind of fridge y'all got, but anytime I put my hand on top of a refrigerator, It has not been warm. I don't know. I wanted to be like, well, maybe old refrigerators back in the day got warm on top, but my refrigerator in the basement's from like 1952, I think, and it's not even warm. So I never had any luck with that whole put seeds on top of the fridge advice that the internet gives out everywhere. I guess I'm finally done ranting. Safety, 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 tomato plants, the end. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.